Well, howdy, everybody. Theresa here. It is February 20th, 2016, Saturday morning. It is 10:55 a.m. I've been up for a while, fetal farting around. Let's see. Right now it's 42 degrees out. Real feel is 46. Okay. High will be 48 and the low will be 22. And we're supposed to get snow Monday. Let's have some coffee first. I haven't had any coffee. I wait for you guys. Freshly brewed, too. Still too hot till I drink. Let it cool down a little bit. Let's see. Yesterday I cleaned house. I dusted and vacuumed. I had to move some boxes into the art studio and kind of rearrange some stuff, as we're packing. I did the bathroom. Did a little bit in the kitchen. I didn't sweep and mop. I'll probably do that today. I made dinner. I made breaded pork chops and cornbread stuffing. My husband did that. I chopped up everything for it, and he did that while I was doing the rest of the dinner. And then we had fresh cucumber spears. And then I did some listing yesterday, and I also listed some more stuff on Etsy. My links for my eBay and my Etsy are below. If you're interested, take a look. And I'm hoping to build up my Etsy store more. And I did loom. Let me show you. I am almost done with this. All I gotta do is finish the fringes on it. I'm fringing it out right now. And this is what it is like. I'm putting a lot of, as you see, a lot of real long fringes and stuff on it. So, yeah. I know that wasn't crossed like that, but yep. So that's what it is turning out to be. So all I gotta do is finish fringing that, and it is done. I just don't like really making large projects, I find. And I'm eager to get back with the hats. I'll get a cast one on. All my hats that I have current for sale too are on Etsy or eBay. The ones that are already finished. I will always be happy to custom make you a hat. You just contact me and you tell me your general colors, and what I normally do then is go and pull the skeins of that colored yarn I have, and I take pictures of them, and I let you pick what color and even, what type of yarn that you like, and I'll say, okay, I need, so many more colors to go with it, and what you're basically doing is designing your own hat, which is fun. So I've done that with slippers and stuff too. So, be thinking of that. Easter's coming on for slippers, for my sachet scarves, Mother's Day also. So, just, I'm trying to make some money so we can move, and, to help sustain us and stuff. So, and then, whatever hats don't sell by the end of the month, then I turn those and I donate all of those. So, it's a win-win thing. So, and 1/3 of the cost of every hat that sells, like say for $15, $5 if it goes back into yarn, for more yarn to make more donation hats. Because, like my good friend Dina, I like to donate the hats. That's the most fun. And, if we ever get on our feet enough where we don't need as much of the extra income just to survive, I will, probably just donate most of them. It is what it is. And I'm thankful that God has given me the talent to be able to create a lot of different things on different avenues and stuff, so that, when I need to, I can help out financially. You know, so I gotta tell you real quick, my friend Dina, she is such a sweetheart. Her channel name is Mosquito Valley Vlogs, and yesterday she IMs me. She, PMs me on Facebook, and she goes, "Don't order those Clover pom-pom makers, okay?" And I was really upset about some other stuff, and I'm like kind of laying all this on her. But you guys knew at different point in time, a lot of the stuff that was going on with the family really hit me hard, and I let myself cry and do some grieving and stuff of my own. And then she comes back a little bit later, and she ordered me a set of the 4 pom-pom makers of the different sizes. Which, she shouldn't have, but I am thrilled. I'm not gonna even, because it's not too often that I really, really want something, but I really wanted those. I've been making pom-poms since I was, I remember making them in high school. I like to make pom-poms. And back then, remember that you used to, if you were cool, you'd make pom-poms and tie them to your roller skates. So when you were roller skating, oh yeah. But I've always back then made them by hand, And then I had some of those plastic ones, the fold over kinds. And some people can make nice pom-poms with those. Don't get me wrong. In fact, if anybody wants my pom-pom makers when my new ones come in, I will ship those. I will send those to you, for free. So, if you're wanting to get some pom-pom makers and you don't have any, I will send you the ones I have. And, you'll probably have, I make okay pom-pom with them, and I'm probably not doing it right. So, if you want the ones I have when I get my new ones, I will pay it forward gladly. So just comment below or PM me on Facebook, and we'll get that going, okay? But I'm excited. I'm really excited. I am about getting that, and I really thank you, Nina, from the bottom of my heart, that someday I'm going to find something nice to do for you. And it's someday soon. I got a few ideas once we get moved and relocated of things I'd like to, have my husband and I make. He does the woodworking and stuff for you. So, so maybe we should develop and make a giant spider eradicator machine. That would detect any spiders and just zzz. That would be cool, huh? But anyway. So I'm excited about that. I did take some time yesterday. That was the dog chasing the cat. I did take some time yesterday. It finally got to a point where, I'm letting these people get me so upset and make me feel like such a failure. And you probably, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you read my post about feeling like such a failure and feeling so heartbroken. It's like, I can't let them, I've come too far. I can't let them steal my happiness and just, get me back to the point of how I used to be. So I did take some time, and I'm going to talk more about that here in a little bit, but I did take some time, and I just simply blocked his family members from my page. We weren't friends anyway, God forbid that. But I think sometimes maybe they are able to read, like, my husband is friends with of course, with some of his family members, and as it should be. But I think sometimes maybe if he comments on a post that I've made, or I comment on something he's made, they're able to read it. And I just, to me, it was just a way of just, of not having to deal with it anymore. So, to protecting myself. So that's what I did. And he thought that was a great idea. So, That's how I handled that. Today I need to fold laundry because I looked in my husband's room. Holy moly, he's got all these laundry baskets full of clothes sitting around. And I texted him and I said, "Are all those laundry baskets of clothes in your room clean?" And so he called me, and I was teasing him, and he said, "Yeah, he hadn't had time to fold them or anything." So I'm gonna go in today and fold his clothes and stuff and get mine out of there because there's some clean clothes of mine out of there. I need to do some dishes and some cleaning in the kitchen, as I said, because I didn't sweep them up yesterday. And dinner is just going to be easy. It's going to be chicken nuggets. And I think I'm going to make, in fact, I know I'm going to make probably some macaroni salad to go with it. And then I'm going to loom. I'm going to finish this shawl. I probably got about an hour and a half more work on it. And like I said, it's mine anyway. And then I get to cast a hat, and I can hardly wait. I need to have something on my Sinwood loom again. It says, "What the heck? I just get to your house, and you only did a few hats on me, and now I'm sitting here empty." So this baby is gonna get cast on. I love my Sinwood loom that my friend Dee sent me. I do. I love this thing so much. If somebody said you could only keep one loom, I would say, okay, I'm keeping that one. So that's all I got planned today. With what I did in terms of the family, my viewpoint now is I am like I said, I'm just not going to hear any more about them except for if my husband is talking to me because he does need to vent. But other family members, it's like, no. I'm not going to let them continue to try to put a wedge between me and my daughter. That's not going to happen. That's a no-go. Like I said, I will step out of the situation before I let anybody do that. Because we've just finally been making headway, my daughters and I and my husband, in getting a better relationship. And I actually think once we move, it'll be a better relationship. Sometimes distance, helps with that. And but I'm not gonna let them, put a wedge between us. Like I said, my one daughter is close with that side of the family, and I'm glad she is, and they have a good relationship, and I'm happy for her. Like I told them, I don't care who they have a relationship with. That's their business. But if it's somebody that obviously I don't have a relationship with, I don't want to be talked about, and I don't want to know. So it just come to a point of protecting yourself. I have come way too far. We have all in our life, when we get to be at this old, and I'm 51, have been through different things in our life. Very few of us have not been through some things that really changed us or molded us, everybody's been molded, but really changed us in how we view life. But I can't let that. I've come too far. I went through years of counseling. I've come way too far to let this family or anybody tear me down to the point of where all I'm going to do is self-medicate myself with food again, and I'm going to hide in my house completely again, and I'm going to be on the verge of being suicidal. And I've been there, and I had tried in the past, to commit suicide. And I've been frank about that in previous videos and stuff. I'm not going down that dark road again. I've worked way too hard. My husband needs me way too much. I have friends that also need me, and I have animals and stuff, and I have my daughters and my grandchildren that also need me too. And I'm not going to let anybody just tear me down. You know, like a friend of mine said on Facebook, haters are going to hate. And that's, you know, when they're so filled with hate, whatever you are deep inside emits out. If you're so full of hate, that emits out, and the negativity. If you're, this is just what I believe. I believe if you're projecting positive and positive thoughts, that projects out too. And my life changed, and the depression really changed for me, and my life got so much better when I chose to be more positive. I was raised in a very negative household and negative viewpoints and stuff. And once I decided I was not going to sit around unhappy anymore, and I was going to be positive, and I was going to find something positive about my life every day, my life really changed. And yeah, we still go through obviously hard stuff and hard times and stuff, but overall how I feel and you know, how I'm able to handle stuff, you know, like I said, to the outside world, most people think I'm just kind of like, I'm so strong. And you guys get a rare glimpse of seeing me sometimes crumble. I use Facebook and this avenue, you know, as my vent place. And, you know, and I vent and then I feel better. And then, you know, because I've gotten it off my chest. And then I bring myself back up and I go on. And that's what I'm doing. You know, but like I said, part of it is I'm not going to keep playing their game, you know, and I just can't, you know. If they have something legitimate to say, then I would sit down and talk with them. At this point in time, if any of the family members were to come to me and say, you know, I want to talk this out, I probably would say, I think it would be best if we went into family counseling, you know, a group of us all together with a counselor to be able to talk things out in a rational manner without tempers flaring and everything else. That won't happen. I would be shocked if it did, but that's what I would say at this point in time. I wouldn't close the door if they wanted to ever talk about things rationally. But I'm not going to play this game, and I'm not going to get sucked into the negative and the hate. So, that's just my viewpoint. You hear my beagle, she wants in. It's not cold out right now. She can be out for a few minutes, even though she thinks she just can't be. Brad's doing okay. He still hadn't heard a word from any of the family members. You know, he's back at work. Like I said, he went back to work yesterday. And I think that helped. He's had some family members that do understand what he's going through, you know, reach out to him, and that's helped. You know, some of his cousins and stuff, and of course, you know, his brother and stuff, and that's really helped. And I really don't think I can go to the services and not have there possibly be a fight. But my dilemma is this: I want to be there for my husband. So I came up with this morning. I haven't talked to him about it. But I think maybe one solution might be, if he really needs me there, that maybe I'll just wait out in the vehicle. That way, you know, if there's a big ruckus or anything, he knows I'm out in the vehicle there for him, you know, because I don't, it's not the time and the place for any tempers to flare. It's a highly emotional thing anyway, any services are, you know, and I think it would be disrespectful to attend any kind of big event, like family event like that. I didn't go to one of my nephew's cousins because I didn't want there to be a fight or anything, you know, because one of his aunts was, you know, just ready to fight with us, and it's like, I just think it would be best. I don't want to ruin their day and have there be tension and stuff, And it's the same way with this, with all of this. So, you know, if that's what he wants, I'll wait out in the vehicle. It's probably not going to be a very long service. And if it is, I got my looming. I can sit there and loom. I can sit there and loom and watch YouTube videos out in the vehicle. But I'm still there for him, and there's not going to be any fighting. So, I don't know what you guys think about that. But that's what I'm thinking. Another thing is, for my friends that have been through menopause or are going through menopause, have you been taking any of the natural herbal supplements? And if so, what kind? And do they help with the hot flashes? I'm doing some research, and I've done some research like on black cohosh and I think it was red clover and stuff to see what would help naturally with the hot flashes. Because holy moly, whew, that's just like a light switch, and all of a sudden it's like, you know, and it's like, wow, you know, and I can handle it in the daytime and stuff, you know, but sometimes at night it makes it very difficult to sleep and stuff. So I'm just wondering if maybe I should try like black cohosh or something. And so I'm just kind of saying, you know, and I don't want to go on a hormone therapy replacement or anything just for me. I'm just not interested. One thing that I wanted to ask guys is okay, name 5 childhood things that you love, that you still love today, that people would probably think is kind of silly or whatever. You know, my 5 childhood things that I still love is I still love cotton candy. I love cotton candy, and just, you know, in fact, a few years ago I bought a cotton candy machine, and the grandkids and I would make cotton candy. I've since given it to my grandkids, you know, since we're cleaning out stuff, so they can still make it, you know. Flavored lip gloss. I remember so vividly, and I had just started junior high, and they came out with started coming out with a real popular flavored lip gloss like Coca-Cola and stuff like that, Mellow Yellow. Well, I remember when they came out with the Dr. Pepper one. I've always loved Dr. Pepper, and I begged and begged and begged until my father finally, I think, to shut me up, took me to a store so I could get this Dr. Pepper lip gloss. So, but I still love me some lip gloss. Popsicles. That's what I eat at night when I'm doing some emotional eating. Now, is the sugar-free popsicle by Popsicle. I love those things. I do. I'll sit and eat. Like last night, I think I ate 6 of them. You know, they're just, it would be, you know, they're just real skinny. But, yeah, I ate 6 of them. You know, but, I love popsicles. Toe socks. Now, as a kid, I never had any toe socks. But it was like this morning, I was putting on a pair of black ones. You know, you gotta wait and get each. I always say I gotta get each car parked in its right garage, you know, when I'm doing my toes. I love toe socks. I don't know why. And I still love, just as I did as a kid, to make up random songs. You know, and I do this with my husband all the time. And we walk through the house, making up song, and he'll chime in with a verse, and I'll chime in with a verse, and it's just good fun. You guys got anything interesting going on today? It's very cloudy and overcast today. Anything interesting going on? Any fun plans? We don't. Crackdown time. We're going to be moving here in about 7 weeks. So that's exciting. So I told my husband last night, with all of this stuff that's happened with the family and stuff too, that it's just another sign from God that this is definitely what we're supposed to do with the move. So, you know, it's all good. I'm back to my normal weird self. So nobody worry about me. I'm okay. I appreciate all you guys' love and support, comment, and reaching out to me. You mean more to me than you will ever know. You guys are my family. You know, you don't have a choice growing up who your family is. Once you're an adult, you do get to pick and choose. So I love you guys, and I cherish your friendships, and I think you're awesome. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.